A Mississippi where we don't just walk towards the future, but we make amends for the wrongs of the past. And it is in that spirit that the state of Mississippi has decided to award those that are direct descendants of slavery and racial injustice in this state their due reparations.
Granddaddy was a farmer with skin as dark as night. He picked a cotton. My granny was a teacher with European features. Skin was light, and they had worry for their portion. They had no money for the toy. I got one hand on the cross in the Bible. Devil comes like a thief when you're idle. Take the land, the man, and the title. Reparations. I ain't talking about no dollar. Reparations. Yeah, my people want their power. Reparations. When I'm gone, don't give me flowers. Separation. When you know what's yours is ours. My people want no favors. Ain't asking for no handouts from my neighbors. Don't need no conversation, just proper compensation for our labor. Yeah. Cause I got one hand on the cross in the Bible. Devil comes like a thief when you're idle. Took the land, took the man, and the title. Reparations.
Unlock your full potential with Brain and Focus, a powerful supplement designed to boost mental clarity, enhance memory, and sharpen concentration. Made from a blend of scientifically proven ingredients like ginkgo biloba, omega-3, and essential vitamins, Brain and Focus is crafted to fuel your mind. Our process ensures maximum potency and effectiveness, delivering the perfect balance of brain-boosting nutrients. Take just one capsule daily, as prescribed by your healthcare provider, and feel the difference. Whether it's powering through your workday or staying sharp in life's challenges, Brain and Focus keeps you at the top of your game. Stay sharp, stay focused, and stay ahead with Brain and Focus. Brain and Focus, fuel your mind, achieve more. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
Okay, can you hear me now? Danny, let me know if you can hear me now. Let me know if you can hear me. It should be okay for now. But yes, we're talking about 800 million, which has been lost per year. This is new reports. Of course, yesterday, or rather, we've been talking about how the government has been squandering money and on unnecessary things. So Ruto has been spending 200 million Kenyan shillings a day. This is only for hosting the delegations that he's been hosting at the parliament. And yet, at the State House, and to buy the people to come vote for him in 2027. So we have more reports which came out just few hours ago, and this is the new audit again coming from talking about where we have 800 million Kenyan shillings lost per year as the audit finds 50,000 ghost students receive 16,000 Kenyan shillings each annually from the government. The first question is, who are these students? Where are they? Where are these students? Because if this is happening, if you talk about school fees, it shouldn't be a problem to most of the parents, let me tell you. Because that money that the government is providing to this, I can use that to cover the fee or whatever. I can be able to cover with it a lot. But who are these students receiving 16,000 Kenyan shillings? And they're talking about 800 million being lost per year. For how long has this scam been going on? That is another question. For how long has this been going on? Because they're not specific about which year specifically per year, for how long this has been happening, because you can't say this is just this current regime that is doing this. But that's why I'm saying I love the fact that right now we have Kenyans who have the audacity to dare question now. We're not the age of our parents who kept quiet about stuff. We have people, young people who are willing to critically think again. Like he's saying, if you have common sense, this is just things you need to sit down and question. Something is not adding up. Ruto, yes, has achieved, but what? He has achieved everything in his own world. Exactly what he's about to say. If you look at his family, if you look at the people working for him, these people are living lavish again as Africans suffer. These people are on the top, driving and importing expensive cars, wearing expensive glasses worth 100,000 Kenyan shillings. Listen to this young man. As I find the other article, which we also saw just a few months ago, these other lost funds that have been sent, they have been sending to ghost schools, non-existing schools. But yet every year, this money is set aside when the budget is being read.
Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Muridi Alex. I'm a youth leader from Mwiki, Kasarani constituency. I think to be here today to address about this about the delivery of President William Ruto's government. The question you asked to get into business, you asked whether the president has delivered. Yeah, and I said yes, but yes, it's relative. For me, I think he has achieved it, but in his own world. In our world, because I think we have always been listening.
What did you just say?
He has achieved it. Actually, listen to me and make my point. He has achieved it in his own world. Because on a daily basis, he convinces us, him alone and his counterparts and his colleagues, they are the only ones who know that our country is progressing in the right direction. But anybody,
Exactly. It's only him and his counterparts. Because when you're talking about his counterparts, remember, we've been talking about the matter of his insecurity, which is rising in the country currently as we talk. We've been talking about the Mandera issue, what is happening in town. So yes, his counterparts now want to come and trying to make us, back up his non-delivered job, saying that this country is experiencing the best security we've ever had. Yet you can hear the voice of the people. They're telling you there's nothing you've delivered for the people. And yes, it's time for you to be held accountable. Again, today they woke up, they're telling us we shouldn't go to Nepal. They're now scared. They're so scared. They already see it. We had an official, one of his counterparts, telling us, Kenyans, you do not need to go Nepal. You need to go to the voters box or take your voters cards so you can wait for 2027 and choose the president you want. What are you telling us? What are you scared of? Why are you telling us not to go Nepal? Because you know there's something you're not doing. You're not delivering what you promised people. You want to keep on giving people 10,000 Kenyan shillings. How is that supposed to sustain people's lives? Are you going to be there next month to give me 10,000 Kenyan shillings? Or what about the next coming month? What about when I'm going to be hospitalized or my kid is chased out of school? Are you going to spare 10,000 Kenyan shillings? Actually, can you just make schools free if you want to make my life easier? So this is what we're going back to again. Where is 800 million Kenyan shillings where they're saying each 50,000 students each receives 16,000 Kenyan shillings? So how comes we're still facing issues of kids being kicked out of school? If every year a student receives 16,000 Kenyan shillings, of course, I believe they said annually. How comes parents are still struggling to even pay rent? Where's this
Ain't
money?
enough.
It's not enough still. Yeah, it's not at all. It's not. But where's the money? This is Ruto.
They're scared. They tell the Kenyans don't go to Nepal. They know. That's what I'm telling Kenyans. You gotta go to Nepal. You should have been with Nepal last year.
That it's the same. You said yesterday that should be now the hashtag. People should push that. Actually, Africa specifically, we should push. We should go Nepal, but they already seen it. That's what I'm saying. They are scared because they know they have done nothing.
They should be scared. Exactly.
They saw how the youth, when united and not wanting any leaders telling them what to do, we've had enough, and what we're gonna get you out of this power. You know, just because you're driving a car doesn't mean today we're not gonna meet you on the street. We're gonna burn your car. We're gonna beat you down, and we need our money back. You and your families, we need our money back. Because this man has a clear point. You have achieved, but only in your world, and only for your families and for your counterparts. What I keep on saying. They grow their balloon stomachs and forget what they have promised the millions of people.
Yep.
So someone with common sense is about to say that. Someone with critical thinking, which we keep on saying, you should question. This man is doing nothing for the people. So you can't tell us, oh, you know, this is the best governance with what? You are the worst. You are the worst.
Literate people, all people who have studied,
exactly,
lawyers, engineers, and everybody, they say we are heading the wrong direction. He says that we are not okay. So for me, I think the president is good, and actually he deserves to be given the presidency in 2027. But according to my English teacher, he said, good evening. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Muridi Alex. I'm a youth leader from Mwiki, Kasarani constituency. I think to be here today to address about this about the delivery of President William Ruto's government. The question you asked to get into business, you asked whether the president has delivered. Yeah, and I said yes, but yes is relative. For me, I think he has achieved it, but in his own world. In our world, because I think we have always been listening it.
What did you just say?
He has achieved it. Actually, listen to me and make my point.
These idiots, because they work for the mainstream media, like, what did you say? Or maybe you might have said something wrong. You're not allowed to say that on a mainstream media. That is what they were trying to pull there. Trying to pull that card of, oh, you said the president didn't deliver. You can't say that. You want me to lose my job, so I have to correct you. That is exactly what. But it was very clear. Listen to my point. I'm not repeating anything. I've said he's achieved only for his family and his world, not for the people.
He has achieved it in his own world. Because on a daily basis, he convinces us, him alone and his counterparts and his colleagues, they are the only ones who know that our country is progressing in the right direction. But anybody, all literate people, all people who have studied, lawyers, engineers, and everybody, they
exactly. So we go back to this article again, because We are critical thinkers right here. Can we just try and understand where 800 million Kenyan shillings is going every year? Where the audit is finding 50,000 ghost students receive 16,000 Kenyan shillings each annually from the government. Number one, where are the students? Because these are ghost students. Where
They
can
don't.
you?
They don't exist. That means they're lining their own pockets with fake students. They
Mhm.
don't exist.
Every year. So another question is, because also the audit is not specific, we need a clear auditing. From which year has this scam been going on? Because if you're talking about 800 million every year, for how long has this been happening? Those are the type of questions and accountability we need. But of course, again, they're not going to have those kind of critical thinkers in their office. They don't want that. You just do the job because every year there's expectations of how we're spending the money. The people are going to demand, accountability. So we're going to give them what they need to hear. And we're tired. We are so tired. Someone is saying on the comments, and we're looking forward to be a Singapore. That is what someone is saying. We're looking forward to be a Singapore. And someone also says it only happens in Ruto's regime. Very
Yeah.
sad. That is
When
why we're
when they say in Singapore, they're saying looking for accountability and that kind of development. Singapore, you
exactly.
still money. Singapore, you still money. You're done. You're done. Ain't none of this shit you have in Africa. Your ass is out of there. I mean, literally, your life is gone.
Mm-hmm. So that someone also says this. It only happens in Ruto's regime, which I'd say is wrong because every regime does steal money. Very sad that these guys are
Exactly.
stealing funds left, right, and center. Exactly. Unashamed. They are pocketing funds, unashamed. Someone says we are tired, we are exhausted, we will always regret choosing such leaders. Yet some students can't afford to attend school. Some students literally today as we speak, there's someone who has not gone
Africa,
to school for
Africans, you
how
guys are
long?
not choosing Africans. Let me tell you, you guys are not choosing the leaders. All your elections are all rigged. They're all phony.
Mhm.
Okay? You're not choosing these bad people. You think you are because you're uneducated. That's on purpose. No, your votes are all fake and phony. Okay? It's
Mhm.
already stolen. It's stolen before you guys even go vote. They've already decided who's going to be the puppet and how long they're going to be the puppet. Okay?
Mhm.
Your
Mhm.
elections are not fair. They're not. They're phony. They're going,
Exactly. So on this other article, which was released in July, it was talking about how the government lost 3.7 billion Kenyan shillings to ghost students and schools. So leave alone the students now, we have schools. So every year, they set aside some funds to send to these non-existing schools. Yet we have schools that actually exist and are not even built well. We're talking about in places where students are still sitting on rocks as chairs, as desks. We have places where even a blackboard, it's a problem. We have places where these people,
that
they don't
means
even have
that
shelter.
means that means stealing has got so pervasive, it's criminal because they know that the Africans have never done anything about it. They're stealing it right in your face. It's so pervasive that they're not even scared, and that's why you got to go to Nepal. Why you got to make the because it's in Africa, not just it's not just Kenya. This is Africa. It's so pervasive because the Africans are just too weak and kind and all that old goofy shit, respectful. You got to throw that shit out the window. The theft in Africa is so pervasive, and all these fake governments and Africans have done nothing about it but sit, squalor, and poverty. You better go Nepal because it's so pervasive now. It's out of control, crazy. Got all kind of shadow schools, shadow students. There's
Mhm.
all kind of crazy shit. Why everybody sits in poverty, can't afford anything. You know why you can't afford this school? You gotta pay school fees because everybody steal it.
Mhm. Exactly. So it says a special audit report revealed that the taxpayers lost over 3.7 billion Kenyan shillings to ghost students and non-existing schools due to
Right?
widespread dis, 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 uh, discrepancies, in the National
Yeah,
Education
discrepancies.
Management Information System. The audit sanctioned by the National Assembly Public Accounts Committee chaired by Butere MP Tindi Mwale, covered the financial year that was 2020, 2021 to 2023 and 2024.
See, understand? And that's before Ruto. That's Uhuru's crooked ass. Understand? It's been stealing. They've been stealing since Jomo. It's been corrupt, guys. Go ahead.
Yep. It indicates that 354 secondary schools received capitation funds exceeding their actual enrollment figures, resulting in an overpayment of 3.5 billion. Nearly 99 junior secondary schools were overfunded 30 million Kenyan shillings, while 270 primary schools also received a capitation of non-existing learners. So in total, the overfunding across all schools level surpassed 3.7 billion mark, largely attributed to inflated student numbers recorded in the name is contrary to Ministry of Education guidelines that capitation should be based strictly on verified enrollment. 16.6 billion paid to non-existing schools. Detail presented to the committee by the Office of the Auditor General revealed that out of eight, 3 schools sampled, 4 received capitation totaling to 16 billion Kenyan shillings, and yet investigation showed that these schools did not exist. And the quotes, however, these schools did not appear in the country Director of Education's records, and the CDEs were not aware of their existence. So literally, it is all about pocketing our public funds. We're talking about even the existing schools. Still, with the money they get, trust me, I think there's a time I was complaining a lot about a school that got on fire, like 2 schools, secondary schools, and the students were blamed. They couldn't find the cause of the fire, again, accountability. Yeah. There's less accountability. They couldn't tell the cause of the fire, yet blaming all students. There's money set aside for emergencies when it comes to schools in things like repairing, ensuring in any damage caused by fire, it's going to be covered by the public funds. But students had to go to their parents. But on the
I remember that parents had to donate money because because you got corrupt officials. So they never built it. They're just stealing money, Joe. They just it's so criminal. This, like I said, this is not Kenya. This is Africa. That's how you know. This is Africa. The stealing is crazy because the Africans are one of the only people that will live in cabanas and say it's okay to live in here and pray. Other people are like, man, I'm not living in this shit. What kind of government's got me living all like this? I'd rather go ahead and die, overthrow the country. Nah, I'm not living in this. This is outrageous. Nope.
It is crazy, and it is so sad. It is crazy. Like we need to do something about this. This is enough of public stealing of funds, man. We're not only talking about these people. Let's not forget. I'm just still caught up in the mind by believing that literally the Uhurus, the Kenyattas, own the expressway road, which we are in debt of.
And you guys are one, and and they didn't pay for it. It's not corrupt. They stole a road that the Kenyan people are paying for. And this is crazy. In any other country, the whole Uhuru family, this was China, the whole family would be bubblegum, Joby. Whole family would be bubblegum.
As they should. Those should be the law. That is what accountability should mount to. If you can't be held accountable for this is not even a mistake. This is your character.
Not a mistake.
It was a movie which was explaining if someone does something once, and they didn't mean to, that is a mistake. When someone does something repeatedly, that is a character. So their character is stealing. They have a character of just stealing public funds because also they are not here to do anything for us. We keep on forgetting that too. Like you said, we don't pick these leaders. Yeah, that's why the white people are always here monitoring them, everything they say. You have to even, it's like you're a child, you have to be watched on everything you say from your mouth.
Exactly.
Which is the same. How are you a leader of a country and yet you have people monitoring what you have to dictate in your own
because they're not the leaders of the country, Joe.
That's why
They're
we have a
puppets.
man like Brian Traore. That is a man. The rest of these are just bunch of some. Let me call them the house niggers, bunch of
Is that?
house niggers.
You just now figured it out. Yes, Joey, that's what they are, and that's why they're
Exactly,
there, and that's why
exactly.
they're there, Joey.
Ibrahim Traore is the only man we have in Africa currently standing, and of
Yeah,
course the
yeah.
rest of the presidents from Niger.
Yeah, him must see me going to from Mali and up. I'm not exactly. Everybody keep trying to kill him because he's not the house Negro. And he told America and all this other. We don't need you to mine this is our gold. We don't need you to mine our gold and give us a little bit. It's our shit. We'll mine it. We'll get the profit, not you.
Yep.
Well, and what these African, like I said, house Negroes have been doing. They've been selling their country to white people. Those they get the crumbs. Like I said, nepotism. My family get a little bit of money. Yay!
Well, tell Ruto that I'm about to share another video of him talking about our resources. You're like, these people just sound
If
so stupid and so dumb and backward. You
you
know,
guys are looking for, if you guys are looking for our video yesterday, YouTube took that shit down.
damn. Wow.
Yeah,
Because of
they'll tell the truth. They'll tell the truth about Gandhi, and then tell the truth about Charlie Kirk in the beginning. That video is gone. They didn't give us those strikes. You know, we were telling the truth about Kirk and Gandhi because it's all fake. They just took it down. Go ahead, John.
That's crazy. But yeah, we have Ruto. I mentioned something yesterday still about how this man is misusing our funds. Kenya is to
They took it down, Joe. Hold on. Let me say, Joe. There you go. They took it down, Joe, because he wasn't all Lingugi with Gandhi no good. With Gandhi no good. He's like, this bastard, this what? you weren't like Lingugi. Well, he didn't really like us guys, and that's not good.
I'm not composed like that now. I'm not. I don't think I've even ever been that. No, because I was looking at my videos literally from the beginning. I was not even that like chill. I was still this talkative, you know. I was not like.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I was learning, yeah,
Yeah.
but I was
Of
not
course.
really that composed. Like, hi guys. I was bold. I was looking at my videos on Odyssey, and I'm like, hell yeah, I've been Where we have Kenya, which has officially secured the rights to host the first ever African Grammy Awards, following a $3.9 million, that is 500 million Kenyan shillings, in investment. President William Ruto confirmed that the funds have already been paid, saying that this is not something this is not something we are planning to do. It's already done. So someone questions, have the Grammy Awards been hosted in Africa, or are this the Grammy Awards with only African category? A good question, because I'm also confused. I don't know if it's the whole Africa, the whole Grammy Awards, or it's just African thing.
This girl is trying to get clout, so you guys are saying, yay! He bought some fake Grammy awards, which means absolutely nothing. That you'll still be endeared to him. You're still gonna be impoverished. Still gonna be stealing your money. And what Grammy Awards? What year is this supposed to be happening? What year is this happening?
Not sure. They've not really specified the year. I'm gonna check into details with that, but yeah. So maybe next year. I'm not really sure, but yeah, this is number one, stealing, misusing our money, just misusing our money for bullshit. Entertainment. We know entertainment is part of the
Exactly. It's entertainment. And the Grammys are not gonna come unless Kenya pays for it. So what benefit is it for Kenya? They're gonna pay for, and then the musicians say, I'm not flying over no goddamn Africa, or the Kenyans paying me to fly over there. So what benefit does it have for Kenya to host the Grammy? None. Because the artist will say, I'm not flying no fucking Kenya. It don't cost me no thousands of dollars to get the fuck over there. And am I gonna win? Well, nah, we don't know if you're gonna win. Well, why the fuck am I going over there then? Nah, that's what they gonna tell you.
Yeah, we have Ruto talking about our resources. So listen to this man who has done completely nothing out of what he's saying. Completely nothing out of what he's saying. He said last time we have generated 4 billion. Was it 4 billion or 4 million? 4 billion. I can't remember. It was 4 though. 4 billion, 4 million from our resources. Then you ask yourself, where is the money? If we're actually generating this lot of amount from our own resources, where is the money? Why are you still borrowing? If we are rich like that,
exactly.
why are you still borrowing from the IMF, from the China, from Japan? Why are you bootlicking everyone? Why are you trying to sniff everyone's butt and sweat? Why can't you just be a man of your own and hey, stand with the fact I know my country is rich like this, I can generate actually more from this. But listen to this. He's completely saying zero of what is done.
Let's move on to the East Africa, where Mr. President of Kenya, William Ruto, has hosted the president of the Afrexim Bank, Professor Benedicto Rama.
This man is talking so fast.
And a platform we want to use to achieve 3 things. Number 1, as you have heard from Gagan, we import huge amounts of leather, textiles, and many other products that we can actually manufacture out of Kenya.
And then why are you not doing it? Why? What has stopped you from making this possible for Kenyans?
You know what stopped them? You know what stopped them? The electricity problem. You can't manufacture, Joby, if your lights are constantly going off. You must have clean, cheap power that never goes off, Joby.
He's just yapping his mouth for nothing because he's done also none of that. Lights here have been disappearing every single day. Every single day. You have to keep your phone charged or the laptop charged. If possible, if we could charge the TVs, we would. And the bulbs. Because you never know. Lights just keep on disappear. Any explanation? No.
So, so you can't have a manufacturing industry, Joby, if your lights go off, because you can't have that. The cost of production, you'd be destroyed. You can't manufacture in a place where you let the lights constantly going off. You must, to manufacture, your power's got to be continuously, Joe.
Yep.
How do we stop Kenya from being a destination for imports? How do we flip it?
Who are you asking? That is your work. Who are you asking? Look at this. Who are you
from
asking?
Being an exporter of raw materials?
When young people were on the street trying to raise the voice of democracy so you could listen, you shot them. You ordered kill, shoot on the leg. You didn't bother trying. So who are you asking? The majority who came to the street to give out their demands, you said shoot to kill. Who are you talking to?
And instead, process.
You think is the most humblest person, man. Don't let the small voice, fool you. Actually, I prefer the loud people, actually. I prefer me, Keith, Kamlesh, with the loud people. We're on the room. You literally recognize in the room. But these people who want to act humble, oh my God. This is a shell. Someone hiding on a certain shell, doing some crazy thing. This is so Ruto. Ruto, you'd think is the most humble person. Look at what he's doing.
Add value. Create
look at what he's doing.
Out of
that's what he's saying.
Exactly. Look at what he's doing.
That, and instead process, add value, create value out of the very products that in their raw form would not give us a destination for imports. One, so that we can process, we can add.
You called Burkina Faso's development AI, your people, the people who should be giving you advice, help you do this, have these industries, companies, everything. We can have it here. You called that AI. You said Burkina Faso is...
He can. They don't want. He's corrupt, Joker. He doesn't want that there, and his white handlers don't want that there. That's why they try. They don't want it. They don't even want it in Burkina Faso. That's why they're trying to murder him. He's showing you that you can have electricity, you can have manufacturing, but it means you can't give your money to the white man. That's got to go to your people.
add value to our textiles, our leather, and many of the other products that even our tea, for example.
I want you to realize this is the same shit. Go back and take the same shit Uhuru was saying 10 years ago. And we can bring textiles to our things, the same dumb shit. But they never do it. They just keep doing the same dumbass speeches. We can bring value to our things and blah, blah, blah. But did they build the whole time? Because Uhuru and his ass, Uhuru had 2 terms. Where was the damn electrical grid built? So there's no power outages in Kenya. Where's it been built? It hasn't. So he's saying the same goofy speeches that Uhuru gave 10 years ago.
Exactly.
Export 95% of our tea in sacks.
Who controls our tea? Can you even say that?
It's called England. It's called England. He's the RT. You don't own the land of the tea. When you go to tea farms, there's white people out there who own them. Those are your tea, but you don't own them.
Crazy.
You know, other countries export their tea in sachets, processed, value.
Talk about tea. He ain't got shit. Exactly. What he's saying is stupid because he knows he don't control the tea. The farms that were stole by white people, they still control it today. And those are what? The British.
Yes, very much right.
The place where we want to use to add value to all the products we produce in Kenya. From tea to coffee to leather to textiles and on and on. Already, some of the policy interventions that we have put in place, and I will talk about them later, is for us to be able to create the correct fiscal and financial ecosystem to support this exercise. So,
and what you hear right here, guys, this is called nigger babble. This is nigger babble because he doesn't know how to implement none of this shit. It's nigger babble. He knows what should be done. They never done it. They haven't went back and got that tea for them white people, so it's not his tea. Our tea. Everybody knows the white man controls the tea in Kenya. Yep. Yeah, and our tea and this tea. What are you talking about, man? And we need to do this, and you've done none of it.
Nothing. Completely nothing. Lying to people. So Ruto is just a liar because even there's no point of even me continuing that video. He's not gonna do none of this. He's not going to do.
Because Uhuru didn't do none of it. Uhuru said, I remember Uhuru, me and Spike made a video 7 or 8 years ago. Uhuru said the same shit. We need to have added value to our products. He started talking that tea shit too. And then he said, we need to have manufacturing and tea. Everybody knows that. Have you built the electrical grid that works? No. You was out stealing the damn expressway. You and your goofy family. How can we steal the expressway from me and my family? And we make money from these dumb Kenyans.
Crazy.
I thought you were supposed to be building a goddamn electrical grid so you would have manufacturing. Why you build that? It don't take no 10 years to build it either. Your country is smaller than Texas. Your country is smaller than the state of Texas. So it would have took no 10 years to build no electrical grid in your country. And I mean the whole goddamn country. Kenya is smaller than the state of Texas. And you ain't built shit yet.
Nope.
You're goddamn despicable. Go ahead.
Yeah, he is very despicable. So we need for 2027. 2027 is going to be literally a big day if they don't postpone the election. That is, this man must step down. He must step down. With the white people in our presence or not, I hope we're gonna be fearless enough to ensure it doesn't come back to presidency. If not, it should be chaotic. We should be Nepal. There's no way you're gonna be on that presidential seat. We're not gonna.
Let it be Nepal.
We've had enough.
He's their puppet, and he's their puppet, and they're gonna put him back in power. I'll tell you that now. He's their puppet.
The majority, again, go back to echoing the words of that guy still from Kenya. We have proven last year. With unity, we can do it. And we need to understand with the majority.
Of course, with unity.
The majority. We need to stop being scared. We are the majority. We need to do something about it, or we're gonna keep on living in the same cycles again, for real. And this time is gonna be worse because white people are also coming for the lands. They're coming for the lands. So you'll be dealing with these idiots who've stolen public funds, living lavish life, and not even in your country. You're there screaming poverty, white people taking away your lands. So we better learn something, okay? I don't know. I don't know how to. That's why I'm saying we need the blue beam technology. We need to do something. Someone needs to speak to the whole Africans to listen. I don't know. Do you need a white man to tell you? Do you need Jesus himself? What do you need? We can't keep on having these same cycles of life, the same old cries, hope, I believe, I believe, I hope for change. F that. Go get it. You go get it. It is yours. It is your right. This is so crazy. But anyway, let's move on to the next conversation. We have this lady right here, shout out to her. She's faced a lot of colorism. She's spoken about facing colorism a lot. A couple of times when in African countries, when out of Africa, but she's talking about something specific, which is also, of course, coming from self-hate, which we know inferiority, superiority complex, which are what damage it has done to our people's mindset. We know Nigeria is one of the countries that has promoted through Nollywood skin bleaching, and apparently she's confirming something I didn't even know. And of course, I thought, because we have light-skinned people, like, everywhere, still within our people. We have,
of course, we have all shades of people, Joby, and the black people, of course.
Yes, it's crazy that still it's even Danny was telling me when he had traveled, people were calling him Mzungu. Like, people were amazed to see him. I'm like, what do you mean? Even this yesterday, he told me when to buy something, and a certain woman was talking to her English, assuming he's a Mzungu. I'm like, are you crazy?
Where was he at? Was he in Kenya?
Yeah, Daddy was, just within Kenya. So when he traveled, because remember I told you he was gonna travel for some
Yeah,
things, and
you're trying to do some business,
people, the children around there were calling him Mzungu. Like, he was like the god of the area. Like, oh my goodness. What is it with being light skinned?
Because they're giving you a fake white Jesus, yo. And that's all of Africa. They've done it to you.
So listen to what she has to say about Nigeria and the light-skinned women, and how this is considered as a big deal.
Or things that shock me as a non-Nigerian living in Nigeria, in Lagos predominantly. Okay, number one, guys, if you're a
Is she Kenyan? Is she Kenyan living in Lagos? Okay, she live. Is that you did? Huh?
She's Sudanese. She's lived in Kenya.
Sudanese. She's Sudanese. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, when you go to Nigerians are the most white ass kissers in Africa, Jack. I told you that. That's why them Nollywoods got all them skin bleaching and shit. I've never watched a Nollywood movie in my life. Go ahead.
I grew. That was our shit. Like, that was
our thing. Well, too bad for you, Joey.
Well, that's why I think I can even tell stories, because I now understanding what we were watching. There was a lot of how do I say, a lot of image control about us.
Of course, a lot of image stuff.
Yeah, like, you have to come from the poor. So when you're poor, you can't just make it on your own. You need to go to the city to get a rich husband.
Yes, man. And when them goofy movies, it's always about somebody being poor and becoming rich. The movies are so simplistic in the mind. What is this? What is this like? Movies for 5-year-old people? What is this?
Or you find that the maid is being mistreated. So
and then the maid turns out to be her son is a millionaire who comes to save her. Everybody's always said my son somehow became a millionaire. I said, boy, this is the stupidest shit in the world.
or if you are dark skinned, they also promoted of if you are dark skinned and you came from the village, now you go to the city, you meet these other girls, you start skin bleaching, you're gonna be now most privileged person, you're gonna be getting, and that's what now started making more women to skin bleach, because the colorism too has been there. It has been a problem too.
That's because of colonialism and white superiority. I told you, it's global. This shit is global. Your mind is completely destroyed. Yet another race that's less than you coming, you telling that your own dark skin is bad. You taking it because you're taking a goofy religion, and now you self-impose that on you and your children, and your whole society is warped and fucked up. Whole society. You want to tell me about your culture? Your culture. Get out of my damn face with that shit.
I really like her because number one, she's a very open-minded person. She speaks her mind and she doesn't care. She's called out even the black women dating old wazungus who are coming from the poor places. You think that they are the daddies.
That's how ignorant exactly. I mean, these old savage ass zoom. That's right, savage. Ain't washed their balls and ass. You're like, ooh, zoom.
Exactly. Like, these are people who are supposed to be in their healthcare there in the US, and they are coming here to act on you like they are ballers. They are poor and they have criminal records. It is like her confidence. She's so
your life automatically is favored. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but like here the like you being light skinned is like a big deal, especially if you're a half caste. Like if you're a half caste, oh my god,
the mulattoes,
oh my god, like literally if you're a half caste, oh my god, even better points. Like you're automatically
exactly the mulattoes half caste, exactly
like than everybody else. You will walk in a room and it is you, as long as you're light skinned or like a half caste,
your mind is messed up.
Nothing can stop you.
I mean, see, right, and I've been told y'all that. That was my experience when I was in Lagos. I told y'all that. So I'm glad everybody, every time I say something, I always get backed up. Joey pulls out somebody I don't even know who proves what I said. So I'm not made a liar. Like Joey pulled up that guy going to South Africa. I told you years ago I got denied. I was going to rest. They said no. I didn't say. I mean, they never told me don't be that guy like they told him. They told me no, get the fuck out of here. I said, God damn,
nothing can stop you. You don't even need to dress up. You don't need to do anything.
Right, that is so true. I see that with Danny too. Everywhere we go, he's like, okay, have your way. You go talk. Maybe they're gonna listen. Because people always assume he's an Arab. That's the crazy part. They always say he's an Arab. They think he's an Arab. Like what?
As long as you're light skinned. I don't know if it is a thing. I don't know.
It's a thing all over Africa, lady. It's a thing all. Africans their confidence has been shattered. They worship all non-African people who shit on them, and that's why Africans stay poor, because they have not brought from being colonized by wicked and cruel people. They have not taken back their self-identity and their confidence. That's why the confidence level of the African has been completely shattered. And until you, take back that confidence and stop thinking that other people are better than you, you're always going to be treated like shit. You need to understand that. And it's Africa-wide. It's worse in certain countries. I'll give you that. It's worse. Like South Africa is crazy. Nigeria is crazy. It's worse in certain countries, but it's all throughout Black Africa. Don't tell me. I've been there. I know. So, Nigerians will knock your ass over to get to somebody white. The airport. Get out the way, nigga. Goddamn. They said welcome. They said welcome home. They see the real white person. I'm just a light skin. They see the real white person knock me out of the way. Get out the way.
you have a big bum. If you have a big bum, Jesus, your life has just started. Like, oh my God. Let me not even talk. Like, if you have a big bum, guys, if you have a big bum or a BBL, you don't even need to dress up. You don't even need to do so much. Like, you just need to exist. You literally just need to exist. You don't even need to do, you just need to go outside. You just need to be out of your house and everything will just be working out for you. Everything will be working out in
and that's what makes and that's how you know you messed up. I've seen so many ugly light skinned women. I'm like, whoa, good luck. They're like, but she light skinned. That don't mean she ain't ugly. What that got to do with anything you ain't talking about? What are you talking about?
Exactly. They don't. I don't know. You can't. It's like you can't say a light-skinned person doesn't look good. They're just supposed to be on point. That is.
See, he's in Joby's mind. When I say nah, she's ugly. But what? She's light skinned though.
The funny thing, I had that from my stepmom. She used to tell me light-skinned people, and her being light-skinned too. She used to tell me light-skinned people are not pretty. I'm like, huh? Well, I'm like, maybe you're talking about the Mzungu, because some Wazungu, yeah, they really, these people, no, like, no, you just, no, you don't want to add any words into that. But growing up, I bumped into some other light-skinned ladies. Yeah, they're not good looking. I mean, you're okay, but you're not pretty, you're not gorgeous. There's a difference. You don't have that. It's just it's different, but it's a big deal. Like someone says on this comment, it's not a Nigerian thing, it's an African thing, not just Nigeria.
It is. Exactly. It's all right. Mm-hmm. I've been throughout Africa. It's an African thing, and it's a problem.
Yeah, someone says colorism is everywhere in Africa, which is so true. Someone says in Kenya, when a man is dark skinned, tall, is favored. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about the men, but I don't know about that. But someone says in South Africa.
South Africa. Yeah, go ahead.
Those days are over. No one cares if you're light skinned here.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie all damn day long. That's a lie when you put it out your mouth. That's a lie. Shit, I tell me it's a lie. I can't even get in a damn restaurant. And shout out to Rumizai in Zimbabwe. They keep, you hide everybody. We can't even get hired in Zimbabwe, because we're dark skinned.
Yeah,
I said, is that bad? She said, yeah. Unless you're light skinned, you can't be at the front of the building to represent the company. You gotta be light skinned. You can't be my color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because someone on the comment says colorism is everywhere. Unfortunately, in South Africa, since most of us are light brown, they will call you a Zimbabwean when you are dark skinned. If being a Zimbabwe is supposed to be offensive, it's so disgusting, honestly.
Oh my God, you're Zimbabwean. Every dark skin. The fact is, that's a lie. You're talking about the Koi and the sign are usually like a little bit lighter. My complexion, or maybe a little bit darker than me. The Zulus are dark. The Zulu tribes are dark, so they're not as light. So that's a lie. And so they call you Zimbabwe. Like I told Rumba, I said, Rumba, you're gorgeous young lady. That don't mean shit, Keith. I'm dark. You're not gonna hire me. And so it's the same thing Joby and Shimani told me.
And then someone says on the comment, I fear it's all over Africa. I was in Congo just last week and I am mixed. Half Congolese and half French white. Half Congolese and half French white. That is what he says. And people were just staring at me like I am a goddess from heaven. I've never felt so wanted and privileged in my entire life. That for me felt flattering, but at the same time, when you know why they are acting like that, it's due to colorism. Felt really, really bad when I was at the center of attention everywhere and every time. Yep, I see that. That is so Danny.
So it makes you know that your mind makes you know that Africans cannot have any revolution while you're in poverty, because you're telling you all throughout Africa, your mind is still fucked up. And it's that goofy religion. I'm telling you, You worship white people. You worship the white color because you're white, because white is your God. That's your God. And I've been said that. I say this as brutally as that. You cannot fight what you worship. You worship white people. You worship light skin. You worship it. You completely internalize self-hate against being African. Now, other people were colonized, but they didn't have self-hate against themselves. You have internalized the self-hate, and you have not. And these are part of your fake leaders. When you got independence, you were supposed to overturn all that shit immediately. That was supposed to be put in your curriculum immediately, but you didn't because you were all beholden to your fucked up churches and your fucked up religion that was given to you by your enemy. And now your mind, all throughout Africa, you can't overthrow what you worship. Okay? You worship white people, you worship white skin, you cannot overthrow. And these are the ones that are brutalizing you and stealing from your ass. So until you get over this mindset, you're going to continue.
True. As we come to the
Sorry,
end,
Joe, you
I
got it.
see Harrison, Karibu sana once again. Sister Sinovia, nice to see you. Hope you're doing amazing. Karibu says that's the religion way they believe, and exactly what Keith is saying. And says our people are missing the point. That's what makes us so unique. We come in so many different shades of color, and we don't even see it. Danny also says sulfate is real. A lot of times we as a people underestimate just how prevalent and hindering it is to us as a people. It is crazy, man. But again, it goes back all the way to religion. Again, it's so true. It goes back to religion. Like it's all religiously based. I don't know how else to put it
Yeah, because
because
it's been based because you didn't have the same problem with colorism 300 and 400 years ago in Africa. It's because they introduced this religion to you, and it's the worship of white skin and white people. In all your books, the angels are all white, your God is all white, everything is all white. So you internalize that. Everything, the closest thing to white is the closest thing to God. That's why when Danny goes around in Kenya, they he's a white man, Mzungu. Like I
it's
was calling them
crazy.
Zungu. I was calling them a Zungu in Tanzania. Like, what? I'm laughing. A lot of people get mad. I just think it's funny because I know the ignorance. I don't get mad about it.
Mm-hmm. It is so crazy because he gets that attention a lot. Like, it's insane. But I want to just share. I don't understand why our people don't like the melon. I always wish I was this dark. I don't know what you can see on the screen. I always wish I was this dark. Being honest,
When you look at South Sudanese,
this
really,
dark.
The Sudanese.
black, they
It
have
was like
Yeah.
those Sudanese. Yeah, I can tell. Sudanese. When you see real dark people, you'll see that's South of the Sudanese and realize that also when you go to synagogue they're dark and they found out, yes, you're the same people. The Sudanese migrated and became the Senegalese. They didn't know
Mm-hmm.
that they were actually the same people, but you are because there's no border. That's why you see real dark. You see the same thing Joe be showing here. You go to synagogue and they're just as dark. They got the same dark complexion as synagogue.
Mm-hmm. I really admire was this dark because it's so pretty. Look at her. She's so pretty. She just looks like a doll. A dark
Some are so
melanin.
beautiful. That's right. Not every dark skinned woman is beautiful either, though. So don't get crazy.
Well,
So,
I'm saying for the Sudanese
if,
specifically, I
if,
admire
if,
their melanin.
if you're pretty, you're pretty. Got to do it. You're dark or not. But like that real dark skinned girl, that's a damn supermodel. That motherfucker sounds. That motherfucker's gorgeous. She like real. I forgot her name. She like real
Huh?
dark. Where's she at? Is this her?
The
The
one
one.
I'm
Let's see.
showing, the one
Let's
I'm
see.
showing on the screen is her.
Yeah,
This.
her, right there. Yeah, that's her. That's her. That woman was goddamn absolutely gorgeous. Exactly, that's her. I was like, she was so beautiful. I thought she was like a doll. I said, is this an AI?
Yeah, she's so pretty. Like so
Yeah,
pretty.
but see, but like I'm saying, beauty comes in all shades. It doesn't have to, that's what I'm saying. Because I've seen some beautiful light skinned women too. Beautiful light skinned women. Holly Berry back in the day when she was gorgeous to me. When she was younger. Not so much now. But what I'm saying comes in all shades. You know, because you light or dark don't make you beautiful. You're beautiful because you're beautiful. It has nothing to do with your skin tone.
South Sudan is top tier gorgeous. Y'all see that rich? Look at the richness of that skin, though.
Yep.
That shit crazy.
The skin, I know. Then their skin is so soft. Oh my god, they have the tenderest skin. That because I've grown up with them, despite them bullying me. You know, I used to the
But how you know? How you know they rubbing on you? Rubbed on their skin or something? How the hell you know, Joe?
Because there's one who used to be cool with me. You know, you can just being girls. You can just because growing up, especially when you in puberty, you're gonna be developing some pimples and all that. For them, they have it. You know, for us, especially me, I like poking my things on the face. So it's always gonna leave that scar and all that. But for them, they're gonna be having also these pimples or something going on with their face, but it's so hard to notice. It looks so tender. It's so smooth. It's like, oh my god, I don't know. They're just pretty. I admire the melanin personally. So it's just crazy to see how self-hate has gone so deep in our people that you'd like to erase that. Actually, let me show you a video of how people are actually bleaching themselves. This has been trending in Kenya. Let me show you. Let me see if I can find it. As I wind up.
Okay, she's back. Well, that's what I said. You guys had. I said you, Shamani, you guys have great skin, and then to do what you being Kenyan and Sudanese.
Oh my god, this is so crazy. See what people are doing.
What's so crazy?
Injecting stuff. See, you can see my screen, can you? Yeah.
What's
People are
that?
injecting.
Yeah, what they doing?
This is bleaching.
What's it? Shit. See, you know, no matter how beautiful the skin is, because they know there's a white hierarchy, Joe. Right on top, black on bottom. So that's why they do it right on top, because the African has not, Joby, done what? Gained power. So what you're looking at, sadly enough, is a power dynamic of these people feeling, well, if I'm close to the white, I'm close to the power. I'm close to the power, and this is crazy. God damn, this is self-hate on a level I can't even fathom this kind of self-hate. Ugh. These are people's minds are completely gone. Read what are the comments saying? God damn.
Let me go to the comments of this one.
And since the South Africans are supposedly so light, why was skin bleaching still a big deal in South Africa then? It was just as big as it is in Nigeria. Since most South Africans are supposed to be mostly light skinned, but that's a lie because most men are all light skinned. I've been to South Africa. That's a lie.
Oh my! So it's a mixture of emotions on the comments. Some people are laughing. Some people are saying Jesus Christ. It's just a mixture of emotions. This is so crazy. But yeah, it's this bad. Look at this, how it damages your skin like this.
It's one lady in Kenya talking crazy. You see, if you wanna look like me, look at the way I look. She like a ghost. It's some Kenyan lady that skin bleached her. Like, God damn, lady, you don't know how fucked up you look. Look at me, I got all the blackness out of me. Like, Jesus Christ. You are fucked up in the head. I hope you don't have no kids.
This one.
Guys.
Yeah. It's one of them. I'm like, oh my God. Whoa. That should be bringing chills up down my spine. Oh, damn it. Damn it, man.
Zenu zenye mnakuja kwa advice nazo watu TikTok. Mbona msitumia kutengeneza pesa mjisaidia kwa maisha?
Hey, fake light skin with your raw chicken look nasty.
a fake. She got like that. She got her fake light skin. That's right.
Yeah, they were arguing. Yeah, they were having a heated conversation of because she's promoting the bleaching. So the melanin lady was like, you're promoting bleach skin bleaching to young women, and yet you don't even look
Yeah,
good. Told you that buys
exactly.
you know, it's crazy.
Exactly. That's it. You're like you promote. Yeah, that was it. She was promoting that fucked up shit to younger people. Like your fake light skin. Yeah, that's what you are. Your light skin is fake. You're fake light skin.
TikTok. Mbona msitumie kutengeneza pesa mjisaidia kwa maisha?
Hey, fake light skin with your raw chicken. Facts. Here are some facts about yourself that you probably cannot see.
Simko na akili sana za kuambia watu venye uzembe.
Oh, she looks crazy. They don't realize how fucked up they look after they do it. You look crazy as cat shit. They'll never realize how crazy looking they look. It'd be crazy. They'll never realize how crazy looking they look. They like spooky looking. They look, oh man. Shit.
Yeah, shout out to. She's called in Tanzola. She's
started. Who? The light skinned lady?
Yeah, that's her name, Tanzola.
Yeah. Her name is Scary Fake Light Skinned Lady. That's
anyway, we're coming to the end of today's conversation right there. I see Drums between the building. Karibu Sana says it is like, okay, hell, don't you compare KFC with those ugly looking legs, please. Like, please. Don't do that. Sinovi also says, I can't look. I just ate my breakfast. I'm so sorry about that.
I know. It's so, it's like, it puts like a visual effect on me. Sinovi, it like chills up with them. It looks so hideous. I'm like, oh, it's crazy. They think they look good. That's how fucked up their minds. No, you look fucked up looking.
Yeah, Jarvis also says they use makeup to cover up the bad bleaching. It's crazy. But much love, family. See you guys, of course, tonight on the Africa Today show. But in case you missed yesterday's shows, you can find it on BitChute and Rumble. I think I was on Rumble, yeah. You can find it on BitChute and Rumble. So yeah, because it's been taken down on YouTube.
I don't think it's on Rumble. I couldn't find it on Rumble either. Damn sure. I don't think it's on Rumble. Probably on BitChute, but damn sure ain't on YouTube.
Should be on BitChute then. But anyway, family, much love. Have yourselves a beautiful day and see you guys later tonight. Peace. We out.